is Adriana Cabrera, Realtor, and I created this video specifically for all my home buyers who will be purchasing a home and using a loan to purchase this property. Step number one is obviously we need to get you pre-approved for a loan. Now, there's two different places that you can go to get this done. You can either find a mortgage company of your choice or work with a bank that perhaps you already work with. Okay, now again, who can give you a loan? It can be a mortgage company or a bank. I have loan officers that I work with in the past that I could probably connect you with, but you're not obligated to work with the people that I've worked with in the past. So perhaps you already have somebody in mind that you prefer to work with, maybe the local bank here in El Paso. So feel free to do that. And that is a process that I don't really get too involved in because the loan officers will require information about your taxes, your employment, etc., etc. So that is definitely something that I can connect you to the source, but I will not be involved in approving you for a loan. This is very important because a lot of times when I work with buyers, they ask me questions as if I'm the loan officer. And the truth is, I might have some answers for you, but I wouldn't want to mislead you and answer things that I'm not technically licensed to answer. So the best thing is to refer you to an expert, okay? Going back, so step number one is getting your loan approved. Once we officially have your loan approval, now this is very important. We want to make sure that you are approved, ideally through the underwriter, okay? In other words, you already submitted all your documents. This is not just a qualification, an estimation because you told them over the phone, I make this much a year, etc., etc. But you officially like submitted documents to them, and they're able to say yes, you are approved. And when that happens, that's when I will feel more comfortable as your agent to continue the process. So let's just assume that yes, you are officially approved. We typically meet at my office or at a place that might be more convenient for you. We go over the buyer representation agreement, okay? Now, this agreement puts us in a professional business relationship, and this document is going to explain to you what are my duties to you as your official realtor. What are the commitments, etc., that I have to abide by, and it also explains what are the commitment that the buyers will be having to me as their agent. Now let's keep this in mind. Just a side note, the commissions for us as the buyer's agent are paid by the sellers. Now, if you happen to look at a property example that's for sale by owner and the seller does not want to pay commissions for the realtors, there is a possibility that my compensation will be from your expenses, okay? But again, in a general scenario, the buyers do not pay the realtors commissions. Once we go over this agreement, depending on how fast you need the house, I typically do it for either 3 to 6 months, maybe a year if you're going to build a home. We go out and look at properties. Once we have a list of properties that you prefer, I go ahead and at least a day before I will be calling the realtors and making sure that those homes are available. We go out and look at homes. We find the perfect one. This could take us between a week to maybe a month. I mean, it just depends how quickly and how much we meet. We don't want to look at 30 properties, 25 houses, because then we will be possibly, burning out and, not really being intentional when we go out and look at homes. And that's the reason why, going back to step number one, we need to make sure that you are approved. So we're looking at properties that are within your price range, etc. So anyways, we find the house that you like, and then we submit the offer. The process to close on a home is 30 days. Now, that whole process is just another video that I will probably have to make to explain to you the process of buying a home once you are under contract. But let's just say, just fast forward and say that we're at the end. You go to the title company. After approximately 30 days, you sign your closing documents. And once the property funds, then I go ahead and give you the keys to your new home. So hopefully this is pretty helpful to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. And again, I look forward to helping you.